G'day guys, I'm Hayden from Graco Australia. Have you ever wondered how an airless spray tip works and what those numbers on the tip actually mean? Well, today with my lovely assistant, the Graco Magnum Pro X19, we're going to find out. So the first thing we need to look at is where does the spray tip fit into the system? Well, to start with, you have your pump here. The suction hose goes into your drum of paint. Turn the machine on and paint is drawn up into the pump, and then the pump pressurizes it up your hose here, up into your gun. Now your gun is just an on-off valve. Pull the trigger, it's on, release the trigger, it's off. That's it. And then we get to the spray tip right here. Now this is where all the magic begins. Now it's super easy to be able to remove your airless spray tip, but first, before you put your hand anywhere around the front, please always lock the trigger. Makes it so the trigger can't be actuated, making it safe. Now to remove the tip, all we do is just back the tip guard off quarter of a turn. Should be hand tight, no tools required, and then you can pull the tip out, replace it, clean it, whatever you want to do, put a different size one in, then simply just pop it back in and tighten that guard back down. Again, just hand tight. All of our Magnum airless sprayers use the RAC5 base and tip assemblies. RAC, RAC, reverse are clean. What does that mean? So if I'm spraying and all of a sudden I get a tip blockage, so I'm spraying, paint's coming out, it's beautiful, spraying nicely, then all of a sudden stop, nothing's coming out. Or the spray fan is a little bit off to one side or another. That just means a little bit of paint skin has come up through the system and got stuck in the tip. So all you have to do is reverse that tip around, reverse that clean, turn it around 180 degrees, blow that bit of muck out onto a rag, some masking, whatever, into the waste bucket. So now you've cleaned the tip, now you turn it back and carry on spraying. How good's that? Here we have our black top RAC5 airless spray tip. Now paint comes up from your pump, through your hose, through your gun, and the paint ends up going through the back of your spray tip, where it goes through to the front and goes through a tungsten carbide insert, which shapes your spray fan, gives it the angle, and meters the flow, or how much paint is coming through. Now, atomizing paint is done pretty much the same as just sticking your thumb over the end of a garden hose and pushing down. That creates a spray fan. But with paint and airless tips, we're doing that at higher pressure to create a lot better atomization. Now, what do the numbers on the spray tips actually mean? Well, it's pretty easy. The first number, on this case, it's a number 2, so that's a 20-degree spray fan. Now, if you double the 2, that'll give you 4 inches on the wall. This tip here is, the first number is a 5, so that's a 50-degree spray fan. Now, if you double the 5, that gives you 10 inches on the wall. Now, the last 2 numbers on the spray tip, in this case 11, indicate the hole size or the orifice through the spray tip. So this is 11 thousandths of an inch. But let's not worry about that. Let's just call it a number 11. So this is a fairly small tip. It's going to be slow and it'd be ideal for doing your window frames, door frames, outdoor furniture, and those types of jobs. Now, to speed it up, to speed the job up, you could go to a 13 or a 15 or a 17. So we have different sizes that gives you different flow rates of paint, and the larger the number, the more paint comes through the tip, the faster you need to spray. So those are for your larger jobs, so spraying the wall, bricks, fencing, that type of thing. For more information on our airless spray tips, please feel free to grab one of our brochures in store or go to our website, graco.com. Thanks guys, and see you in store soon.